All right, what is up, guys? My name is Jordan. I am a local real estate agent in the Northern Virginia market. And in the next 3 minutes, I'm gonna show you guys how to buy a house step by step. So step 1 out of 10 in this fun process of buying a house is going to be the initial consultation. This is the time we'll sit down and discuss your needs, preferences, and budget to understand exactly what you're looking for in a house. So step 2 in this journey is gonna be getting you pre-approved. Now this step revolves around if you're gonna be using financing for the purchase of your house. If you plan to use cash, you can skip this step, but this is the opportunity I would take to connect you with my lender. The lender in this process is the person that gets you the financing. They're gonna take a few things into account like your debt, your credit, and your income, and a few other things. And with that information, they're gonna be able to get you pre-approved so you are ready to start writing offers. Step 3 is going to be the fun part. It's gonna be looking for an actual house, looking for that dream house of yours, what you had in mind. That's the time we will start going out, touring properties, looking at different properties, and finding you that house that you want to make home. Step 4 is gonna be writing the actual offer. There's a lot that revolves around an offer on a property, but that's where I come into play. I'd be there to guide you and show you what might be the best offer for that property. Step 5 is when the offer has been submitted to the other agent and the negotiation starts to take place. Between this time, this is when you and the seller will have to come to terms on everything within the offer. Now, step 6 is the home inspection. This does go back to step 4. Depending on the offer and what you and the seller agreed upon, you can perform a home inspection or you don't have to perform a home inspection. Depending on the size of the house, I usually advise my clients to set aside 4 hours, and I highly advise them to be there to be able to watch and see all the ins and outs of the house. Home inspectors are a great resource and show you everything that is possibly wrong with the property. Step 7 is getting the appraisal. The appraiser is going to go out and determine the fair market value of the property. It's important because it helps make sure you're not paying too much for the property. Now, step number 8 is going to be finalizing the mortgage. Like I said, this revolves around if you are getting a mortgage in the first place. If you're paying cash, you can kind of skip this step. You don't have a mortgage. But if you are finalizing the mortgage, this is when you would be in talks with your loan officer and getting all the documents sent over that they need, getting all the documents signed, and getting that clear to close. Step 9, we're getting closer and closer to the finish line. It's going to be the closing preparation. This is when we will all align schedules, the sellers, the buyers, the title companies. Everybody has to align schedules so we can get everybody to sign on time and to ensure a smooth closing process. All right, we made it. So step number 10 is gonna be closing day. This is the big day. This is when the property becomes yours. You're most likely gonna be pulling up to whoever we represented as our title company. I always tell my clients to have a 1-hour window for closing. I always say 1 hour is what I'd recommend. But this is when the property would be yours. When that final document is signed, the keys are handed to you and the property is yours. This will be a time to celebrate because it has been a process to get to this point in time. Usually this whole process takes about 30 days if you are using financing. Usually that can be reduced to 2 weeks if you're using cash. So guys, we made it. You bought your first house or your second house or your third house. If you are looking into buying a property in the Northern Virginia market, hit me up. I would love to help you out. I would love to help you through this fun process of buying a house. If you have any questions regarding any steps in this process, shoot me a message. I would love to help you out. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. See you at the next closing. Peace. As soon as you come in, get to work. Bam.